The Boy Who Dreamed Beyond the Stars. Once upon a time, in the quiet village of Ngoma, nestled between rolling hills and golden fields, lived a boy named Kofi. He was known for his curious mind and a heart full of dreams. Every night, after a long day of helping his father in the fields and his mother at the village market, Kofi would sit under the stars, wondering what lay beyond the mountains. In his small village, education was rare and difficult to pursue. Most children stopped attending school after a few years to help their families, but Kofi was different. He wanted to become something greater. He wanted to heal people. He wanted to become a doctor. Though his family could barely afford the necessities, they believed in his dreams. His mother would always say, "Kofi, if you aim for the stars, even if you fall, you'll land on the moon." Encouraged by her words, Kofi studied with whatever materials he could find. His school was a small mud building with a few old textbooks, but his determination was boundless. One day, a wealthy merchant from the city visited the village. As the villagers gathered around to greet the stranger, Kofi approached him with a question that had been burning in his heart. "How does one become a doctor?" he asked. The merchant, taken aback by the young boy's confidence and determination, knelt down and smiled. "It takes hard work, Kofi, but most importantly, it takes opportunity." Inspired, Kofi sought every opportunity to learn. He studied by candlelight, borrowed books from the village school teacher, and dreamed of the day he would attend a real school in the city. But the biggest challenge was money. His family couldn't afford the fees for the city schools. Then, one fateful afternoon, a village meeting was called. The elders announced that a scholarship had been established by a foundation in the city. The scholarship was meant to help one child from the village attend school in the city, and the boy or girl would be chosen based on their dedication to learning. Kofi's heart raced. He knew this was his chance. For weeks, Kofi worked harder than ever before. He gathered every bit of knowledge he could, memorized every lesson, and even helped his younger classmates understand difficult topics. On the day of the scholarship examination, he was both excited and nervous. The test was tough, but Kofi answered each question with the confidence of someone who had studied under the stars, with dreams larger than his village. After what felt like an eternity, the results were announced. Kofi had won the scholarship. Tears filled his mother's eyes, and his father, though often a man of few words, smiled with pride. Kofi's journey had just begun. In the city, Kofi faced new challenges. The school was enormous, the classes difficult, and he was far from home. But Kofi's village had taught him one thing: perseverance. He worked tirelessly, studying late into the night, asking questions, and making the most of every opportunity. Along the way, he met friends who helped him, teachers who mentored him, and strangers who believed in his dreams. Years passed, and Kofi grew from a village boy into a young man. His hard work and passion carried him through medical school, and he became a doctor, a healer, just as he had dreamed. When he finally returned to Ngoma, he was not only welcomed as Dr. Kofi, but as a symbol of hope. Kofi didn't just heal the sick, he inspired the children of Ngoma to dream beyond the hills and stars, to see that no matter how difficult the journey, it was always worth striving for.